Hello, everyone. I'm Sharon with Entelechy Visions Healing Practice, and this is an energy update for the week of May 20th through May 26th. So, what do we have happening this week? We are actually exiting the full moon portal. We just had the Scorpio full moon over the weekend on Saturday. So you may have felt that leading up to the full moon last week that there was some hypersensitivity going on within you and with the people around you as well. Maybe conversations were a little bit trickier, emotions were kind of elevated and up to the surface. And this is also highlighting somewhat of a breakthrough point as well. So, this Scorpio full moon is pretty significant because it marks a Scorpio cycle that began all the way back in October of 2012. So, if you can think back on that powerful year that everyone was kind of amping up with a lot of hype for the 2012 moment, and then once it came, it almost felt like it was very subtle. But in fact, it truly was really, really powerful. And the years that followed that was that energy, that shift that was really taking place and kind of dismantling things in our lives and allowing us to undergo this great transformation. So it may have felt like 2012 came and went and nothing really occurred, but it really did. There was so much that happened, and you can see that the years following up until now have been quite powerful in our lives. That we may have just been wondering what is going on in the last several years, and we're now emerging out of this big transformation that we have been through. So, this full moon kind of marks this breakthrough point that we have truly become a new person. We have truly reshaped our lives in so many ways. And the journey is never ending, but this is a pivotal period where we are having a breakthrough point and we're moving more into our mastery. We're moving more into our dreams, our visions, and all that we have been doing behind the scenes to truly make these things work in our lives. That we may have been wondering, why isn't anything moving forward? Or why isn't the benefits or rewards really showing up from all of the grunt work that we've been doing? Well, now is the time. Now is finally to really benefit from the tangible results from all of our efforts that we've put forth. So we are truly leaving a rather stressful period, if not many years of this stressful period, and some uncertainty and doubt in our lives. And we'll finally start to feel some reassurance for all the efforts that we have done over the years. So we are also coupled with many, many solar storms that have occurred over the last week. I have not truly seen so many back to back, one after the other, for quite some time, if ever. So we're kind of getting pummeled with a lot of solar waves right now. You may still be feeling it as the report comes out, but it was back to back, and usually there's a little bit of a doorway or period in between them that allows us to integrate, because the solar waves are really that high frequency energy that's coming into the planet and helping to raise our consciousness and shift us on so many levels. So we had it slammed back to back this past week. So you may have felt many, many symptoms, things escalating in your life. Even some intense fatigue was occurring, insomnia. So hopefully we're moving out of that intense solar activity that was preparing us for the summer ahead. So as we're leaving this month of May, and we still have a little bit left of it, that we're moving into a powerful summer ahead with more of our mastery, more of a chance to expand and share our gifts, and to truly step up to a new level of who we are now, to really see our life begin to match who we have become, because we have undergone great changes. And this year has been no joke already. It's not here to truly mess around. It has definitely shined a light on many, many truths for ourselves, and it has not always been easy. So it's preparing us to step into these roles. It's preparing us to move into a new level of ourselves, maybe something that we have always wanted to do or always pined to step into, but we have maybe put it on the back burner or not always moved to that direction out of fear or limitation or any kind of pattern that may have kept us kind of hanging out behind the scenes rather than stepping toward it. Well, all that work has been done of releasing those patterns, releasing those habits. Whether you feel like it has been done or not, these months have really let us shed a lot of that weight so that we can be ready and feel lighter and more ready to step into that. So, what is truly rising for you right now out of the ashes of your old self? Because it is like this phoenix rising, as cliche as that phrase is, that is really what is happening. That we are rising out of the ashes of who we once were. And we're stepping into this elevated, more refined, and almost like 2.0 version of who we are now. So, this period is also highlighting the themes of worth and abundance, and also how we spend our time and our energy. So, money, the big term, is coming up lately for ourselves. Because that's the pinnacle point of how we spend our time and our energy and that exchange, because ultimately it is a symbol of our worth and how we're valuing ourselves. And also, the self love is at the core of that. So, these themes may be shifting for you lately or coming up to the surface so that you can see it in a different way, and also to highlight where are you putting your focus on and how you're spending your time and how you're spending your energy. And is that truly where you want to be focusing? Because the things that you spend money on are very telling of what is your priority, what is your desire in life, and what you are putting on the forefront. So look at those pieces and see, is this really what I want to focus on, or should I be spending my time and energy on different things that would be more beneficial to who I have become now? So we're also experiencing some sensual energies surrounding this full moon. We have some Venusian themes, the planet of Venus coming up, the planet of love. So we may find some themes of love, sensuality, even eroticism kind of arising surrounding this full moon and in the weeks ahead. Which is a good thing because Venus actually highlights beauty as well. So it's how we are feeling that beauty in our lives. Maybe that is through material things, but more so, it is about our own internal beauty. It is about how we honor our own beautiful self and the self-care and self-love to honor that beautiful self. So that's an important aspect of self-love because we all want to feel beautiful. We all want to feel like we are our radiant selves in all aspects because it feels good. It feels like we are healthy. It feels like we are filled with light when we are feeling beautiful. So gears are truly moving now as we're entering more towards the summer months and we're exiting this month of May soon. The gears are really picking up speed. So you may find that there's a lot going on for you still, but we'll find a little bit of a rhythm with it. It won't feel as erratic as it has been, because the momentum of May has been very fiery. It has been very accelerated. But now, as we move towards the end of the month, even if the momentum is still there, it will feel a little bit more grounded in it. So it won't feel so erratic where we're kind of being pulled in all different directions. We'll feel like there's like a schedule and we can commit to certain things and everything has its place rather than 10,000 directions pulling at us at all times. So that's a good thing. We'll find a little bit more of a pace with all that's going on, and it'll feel a little bit more manageable than it has been. So this year is really truly the preparation period for next year. And next year is going to bring in a lot of ascension changes, some more powerful energies to shift all of us and the planet in a good way, because this is part of the bigger plan, and that's why we are all here. So if things are feeling like you're still in this pressure cooker, it may get a little bit more powerful as we move to the later parts of this year and towards 2020. However, we are being refined to have the tools, to have the groundedness and the awareness to be able to enter into more accelerated times with all of these tools and as stronger, more powerful selves. So there's nothing to fear. It's all perfect in its plan and divine timing. And you're just being kind of moved into the spaces, places, and towards the people that you need to meet and connect to in order to prepare you for the days to come. So exciting, exciting days ahead. And I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. If you would like to book a remote or in-person session in Arizona, you can reach out to me or schedule a session on enteleckyvisions.com. And I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for listening.